Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers Legends mod, PTR Mod. Doing a solo playthrough with our friend Lone Wolf. We set off yesterday looking for all kinds of rumors. We only found one, which was a pretty tight fight against nomads. Got a little sketchy there for a little bit, but we did find ourselves a piece of famed armor. Just wasn't as good as the one we already have. These things happen. Imagine these things are going to happen a lot. Don't worry, I remember it. There it is. Ah, lots of abandoned fortresses. Almost didn't remember. Gilded soldiers recently passed through here. Why? Okay, whatever. Maybe we could find something legendary to bring into them. That would be awesome. Though they'd probably just blow me up with a mortar. Ambush trade routes. We could get rid of these disappearing people. We're going to be able to make some decent money selling things here. Yeah, because right now they're not interested. Fresh fish. Disgusting. Maybe real quickly we could do that. Artifacts, no. Hunt beasts. Local beast problem, that should do it. Defend settlement, armored carrier. Destroy orc camps. Okay. That should be doable. What are we looking for here? Out to the west. 8 spiders. It's never just 8 spiders though, is it? There'll be more. And we'll be webbed, which is going to be really annoying, but that's okay. That's okay. Interesting. That was a very interesting move it just did. I understand none of it. So for what it's worth, we're just gonna have to do it while webbed. What does this do? Decreases our damage. That's just gonna be what it is, though. Now might be just in time to get out of there. Some more spawning. Who's next? Okay. It's just more experience lining itself up for me, you know? Let's take a step back. Oh, you can't hopefully net me. Okay. Didn't want to die on top of its other friends, I guess. I'm not really sure. Might be able to do something with that, though. Back to Seedorf. Strange time to be alive, you know? No longer disappearing villagers, plus we picked up a little bit of coin. You can't argue that. 4 times speed for the arrival of dawn. You come across a group of kids sitting in a treehouse. Eyes glare out of portholes around the wooden bastion. You see ready slingshots. As you size up for you, they draw up the rope ladder and tell you to scram. Curious to you wonder what they might have a value of such a overreaction to a group of men who would certainly destroy them. Being that these kids are easily buckle under pressure, you ask if they're hiding something. One of them makes a jerking off motion and tells you to scram. Where are they, kids? Kid slugs him on the shoulder and tells him to shut up. Not exactly the answer. Kids are hiding treats or pastries. They definitely got something of value up there. We're going to assault them. Screw those kids. I've said it before. You can quote me on the channel. Fuck the kids. I don't like them. You punch 2 fingers forward, ordering the men, which is just you, to assault the tree fort. The kids respond with slingshots and rocks, pretending the rocks don't hurt. Like a mug, you tell the kids to give up. In turn, they call you not fool and a witless schemer. These words hurt almost as much as the stones and rocks. Suddenly, the fort finds reinforcements as a group of more kids join the fray. These bastards streaming over like sea raiders boarding a ship. The whole assault is going to all hell in many handbaskets, and a few of the men are complaining that the whole affair is simply far too annoying endeavor. You wonder if they're just worried about their pride. Saying you ordered to cease the assault, the kids laugh and mock you. They probably had nothing up there anyways. Not worth the hassle, one of the men says. You disagree. There's no point in dwelling on it. These kids rally into the foul choir. Yeah, that could have gone better. That's very embarrassing. But we do have an extra 10% gain for experience, so I guess not all is lost. Man, I wanted that treasure. Speaking of which, this is near 100, so I'm happy with that. Let's sell these things before we go on a big venture. Saw that. I don't think we need 2 of them. Getting an extra 25% seems pretty good to me. That got 1,500. Nice. Wasn't all for naught. That's about to go bad. That's about to go bad. Still have 11 days on food, though, so I think we're going to be okay. Perfectly fine, actually. Fantastic that we're sitting at 25 grand. All right, let's head out west and see just what's going on here. Fortunately, no bar there to get a rumor at, but that's okay. How are these guys going to get back home? Ruins of Starlit Keep. So west of here. I don't know. This could be worth burning down. Brigands. There was brigands there. So is there brigands in there then? Let's go on this mountain top real quick and see what we spot. Mossy ruins. Now that could be an undead from the west. Maybe. Kinda have to know. I have to poke in here and see what's going on. It's always alright. What I suspected. 16 of them though. Imagine most of them are pretty terrible at what they do. Can we get some better ground though before this fight really kicks off? Appears to be a raider. Okay. Might just have to make this work. Nobody of substantial weight I've seen yet, just some raiders, which I think at this point we're pretty prepared for emotionally. I'm at least emotionally prepared for it. Let's go ahead and swing to win. Let's kick this off right. No point in drawing it out. I think they'll all come in due time and they'll die in due time. Yes, your time is coming as well. What are you waiting for? This is why I like to see 5% chances. Whoa, you shot him in the throat, bro. Calm down. From behind. I imagine that means the arrow is just like sticking through his trachea, which is awesome. Well, that's exactly what that means. Dude is having a rough day. Cut open his ribs. Somebody shot an arrow through the back of his trachea. Then somebody shot him dead. Awesome. Let's absolutely stand there, I guess. This guy's gonna run, which is unfortunate. Should have stood next to him, maybe. That's embarrassing how much they have killed their own men. Oh, he came back. Plus side, their men aren't blocking me, so they're not going to shoot him anymore. Go. Okay. Excellent stuff. Interesting. You know what's going to happen here, and I'm just going to stand over here. Screw these guys. You're not gonna run, huh? Interesting. Maybe he doesn't love life that much. 1300 experience feels good. No real benefits for our issue. Fatigue penalty of wearing body armor is increased. Wait, what? Body armor damage is taken is decreased by 10%. Interesting. That sounds not really worth it. That's okay. We got some fresh meats. Let's go ahead and repair. And we found out what was in there. Which means more to me than it probably should. Should we just wait till morning, I wonder? Get some good training in there. Really try to... Gotta roll the dice on getting that perk point, man. That perk point would be good to us. After practicing, we get an extra 10% experience. You know what? We'll just have to take that. So we are still like 8,000 experience away from leveling, so... I'm very curious to what might be in this mossy ruin here. Yeah, well, only one way to find out. Utilitarian? What does that mean? 12 of them? 12 of them. It's not these guys that I'm concerned about, obviously. Though their steel brow seems to suck. It's them. There seems to be a lot of them. Oh, and that was a vampire I just heard. That was definitely a vampire I just heard. Right? You heard it just there. I don't think skeletons hiss. They seem to be getting turns before all of them. Yep, there they are. Alright. That was fun. I was very meh about it before the vampires. But if we see a party leave, that means it will weaken, so just have to keep an eye out for it too. What's this now? Bleached stones. Not really the direction I want to be heading. Goddamn goblins. Everywhere. We're trying to kill some undead here, people. There's the ancient statue. I don't remember what the ancient statue really does for us, to be perfectly honest. I remember it's a unique location. But beyond that, I don't remember. Let's see if I see any footprints from down there. I remember we get mesmerized by it. Something touching it. I try to strike it. I'm eager. Okay. Nothing seems to happen. I'm in a slightly better mood. Which is good because we did just retreat, so. Where is this undead spot that I was talking about? It wasn't that one. That was the one we went up to. Man. I'm worried it's that vampire one. I see goblins on there. No real surprise. A kobold fighter. I wonder what that means. Oh, now we can see what's in there. An honor guard, a priest, one vampire. So it did change. Maybe that was the easier version of it. Ugh. I don't like that thought. But we still have plenty of food. And the desire to adventure is strong. I'm not super interested in being close to any goblin fortresses. Just wait till daytime. Nothing, huh? Some goblin footprints? Yeah. Not a surprise. One max fatigue from all this walking around. You know, that's a couple of free fatigue we've gotten. I'll take what I can get. Golden Valley. Golden Valley sounds like a brand name for pretty much anything. Oh, nice. I mean, I feel like we've already kind of spotted everything we'll see from the top of this mountain, but heck, you never know, I guess. At least we got the lay of the land. Yeah, kind of. Well, we definitely found goblin territory, but I'm very interested in where undead territory might be. Also very concerned that our food's just going to rot all at once, and I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. 7 days. Okay. Okay. What is this? What are these footprints? What are these footprints? Excuse me, you're supposed to... Okay, well, it's going the other way, so I'm going to try not to bother with it. Why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that when I have room? That's the same thing, you jerk. What is up there? Oh, those are just trees. Absurdum, calm down. I thought it was like another fortress of some sort. Okay. Okay. Well, if and when we need rock unhold, or any unhold stuff, we know where to get it. I suppose. Is more goblins, my lord. And what are you fighting? A skin ghoul. That is disgusting. It looks like the goblins ran to them. I think the skin ghouls are going to win. Oh yeah, skin ghouls definitely won. I don't know anything about skin ghouls, and I'd kind of like to keep it that way. Oh good, they just spawned right on top of me. Nothing weird about that. Eyes up? What the hell does eyes up mean? Well, I got about 20 stacks of it, so. I might be able to take these goblins. What the hell does eyes up mean? Oh, this character is being barraged by a high attack. Decreases my melee and range skill in my defense. Great. Yeah, no, not with the eyes up. We're gonna get annihilated. Luckily, none of these assholes seem to have any nets on them. Let's try to get far away. Cat, what are you doing? You keep sitting in my lap and then jumping down. Come on, it's your time, sit down. This is a bullshit engagement anyways, since they literally spawned right on top of me. I guess that's what I should come to suspect. Being anywhere near one of their camps. Let me get a good lay of the land to you, jerks. Also wanted to see what was going on with the skin ghouls, but not like this. Not like this. Absurdum, you don't even know what they do. I don't need to know what they do. I need to know that I'm gonna get the hell out. Oh, son of a bitch. Nimble dodge. Can I get out? Can I get out? Can I get out? Can I get out? No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, sure. Rolled a 46. There goes my confidence, too. Sorry, they're swimming so fast I don't know what's happening. I think I should just go for the high ground. Yeah, because they're regenerating? I thought they regenerated. Maybe they just regenerate when they get a hit on you. And they're swiping at each other, it seems. Okay. Maybe the lesson here is don't be such a pansy. Cautiousness usually keeps me alive, though, so... You know. Okay, well, they tried to eat each other and died. That was absolutely terrifying. But we got some cool skin, so... Great. I guess. I don't know, I still don't really like what happened there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still really uncomfortable. Let's repair. It really didn't do much damage to me. Can I see at the camp? Used to be if you had the crafting tent. You could kind of get an idea of bringing cessation during drink responsibility lasts for the next battle. You could kind of peek and see what you could make, but maybe not. I don't remember. Let's just leave. I don't want anybody in the crafting tent. Leave, leave, leave. Okay. That was terrifying. At least they killed some goblins for me, I guess. And I know I don't have to be completely terrified of them. Why? Why so many goblins? We've literally been out here for like a week. But filthy goblins. Are there other enemies in this game? No, just goblins, I guess. Just a normal day. Let's get out of here. I don't think this needs to involve us. Now with the force like this, I'm worried about just turning around and running into a Shrat. Goblins. I don't know why I'm even surprised. How much food do I have? 4 days. Nine dire wolves. Proper dire wolves. And what appears to be 4 scary unknowns. We will evade. What is this? What is this? There's tracks here. You gotta tell me what the tracks are. Shit, they're ahead of me too. Whoa! A witch's hut. Seems like a great time to be here. Wait a second, wait a second. Don't we have to fight a witch here? Shit. I mean, we can't be charmed, so that's something. You pause at the forest clearing. The hut before you stands like a mere crumb. It's so quaint and easily forgotten, you wonder how it could survive. But perhaps its total vanity and unassuming nature itself some sort of armor. But you've been around this world long enough to know to trust your instincts, and right now, your instincts stay to wait. Soon enough, the hut's door pops open and an elderly woman hobbles out. She immediately waves in your direction. You and only you. There is only me. Confused, because there's only one of you, you ask, why just yourself? Or more particularly, why would you ever trust her to begin with? She smiles, because I know what the false king dreams of at night. The mercenaries around you that don't exist turn to you and ask what she is on about, but you put up your hand and tell them to stay their ground. I always love this false king kind of narrative that never really gets explained. Coming with sword drawn, just to find the woman offering you a bowl of stew. She suggests that it's only rabbit and potatoes, and more of the former than the latter. Sheathing your sword, you take the bowl and have a seat at the table with her opposite of you. A couple of candles burn nearby, and there are glyphs painted on the walls in white. Similar shapes hang from the ceiling, dream catchers. The woman puts her elbows on the table. Trinkets wound in her hair, clips, ribbons, and feathers. She carries a weathered face, though her eyes are starkly young, like pearls glimmering in the depths of the swamp. I knew you would come, a phantom of a friend, like a moth to a flame, seeking the truth which cannot be tamed. Pushing the bowl back across the table, you ask if she's a witch. She nods affirmatively and stares at you before nodding again. Good. You haven't killed me, which means you're thinking now. I'm indeed a so-called witch, but I am alone. Entirely alone. And hounded by others. You might call them my sisters. These others know who you are, just as I do, and they want your blood. They can smell it. What do you want? The woman draws a long wrapped object from the tablecloth and sets it on the table. She throws back its linens to reveal a jagged obsidian blade with leather straps. Oh, that's right. We get a knife from this, right? We'll have to fight some witches, but we get a knife, which is a pretty decent knife, but I won't have like a need for it. I think I really don't remember. It's been years since I've done this. Cut your flesh and feed upon the black. The hexen in their lowly craft shall come, and then you should kill them. After that, we can talk. Sellsword and witch, and sellsword. You ask, what is of you? The witch cackles. Oh, sellsword, you are not in the business of allegiance, but in the business of gold. And with a clever turn of coin, you know friend can turn foe. But I offer something more, a truth which cannot be unseen. What does this relic do? What? Oh, this done things. You produce the rib from your pack. The woman studies it as it comes. What rib? What are we talking about? It's, no sooner your hand clear does it take a hold of either as she softly bites, taps on it, cooking pot. A jolt of energy runs up your leg as you move to stop her for mishandling the relic. Speech on. It's the real thing. It's quite impressive. No sheep bones or plaster as usual. This bone of a woman who I feel burning for hatred. I know a god whore when I see one, or in this case, part of one. Speech off. She notices how jittery you have become and places the bone neatly back into your hands. I don't think I have a bone. Speech on. These fools die for many reasons, mostly killed for their own kind. This one has painful energy about it, a mixture of pain and fear. I feel sharpness. Hear a whistling of arrows when I hold it. Speech off. She exhales to purge the memory from her mind. Speech on. Her loss will be your gain, however. These martyrs often protect against what killed them in the first place, but often at a cost which did not kill them. Speech off. She purses her lips. Stay away from axes, spears, and the like, stranger. Adrenal gland is now identified, and stool type has been updated. Okay. I guess. The back blade rests in your hand, and your reflection resets jaggedly as its stony grooves. Stretched and pulled into every divot of its edge. It is a simple stone, a simple dagger. That is all. Not the least bit heavy, but you can feel the import, like dust tossed upon a grave. There is not so much weight in the sand as there is in the throw itself. This blade is either loss or gain, and there is only one way to see which. The witch nods, and you nod back and slash your upper arm. The blood pools onto the stone, and the reflection disappears beneath the crimson. Almost glowing. The witch eagerly leans and presses the blade against your skin. More sellsword, more. You slash again and flex. Spurt hits the stone. She takes the knife and slaps a spotless cloth onto the wound. Well enough, sellsword. Go to your men and prepared. You stand and look at the woman. You ask, once I kill your enemies, we'll talk again? She says yes. Jeez. Kind of don't want to do another fight before the episode ends. When you step outside and inform the company that the hostiles are coming soon enough, a haggard woman is spotted walking between the trees of the forest, their long fingers scratching against the bark and their drooling lips sniveling up, snort and crackle. The first to come through has a long head shaped like that of a canoe, and its skull dangles from her necklace, and a leather bag bounces at her hip. 2 rabbit's feet sticking out the pouch. She glares at the hut and sniffs the air, then shifts her eyes upon you. Ah, so you've made a covenant with that bitch. You nod. The deal's been made, aye. And it will end with you dying at the end of this blade. And I believe she prefers just to be called witch. Another hexen steps forward. We prefer to call her cunt. Kill the sellswords. Take the captain alive. But remove his eyes and lousy tongue. A tongue which is rushed forward. Some are already shifting into the shinius. The shinius? Sure, we'll say that. Looking young leagues while others revolve their arms to ritual rites. What? 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 Hell no. Hell no. Let's get the hell out of there. Fighting any of those things. Screw that lady. Alright, well, this is working in the episode. That was a weird text message too. What did we got a tooltip for adrenal gland? Just as adrenal gland. It didn't really do anything. I think that was all bugged up too. Anyways, I want to thank everyone for coming by. This has been a weird episode of traveling out west and seeing what we can find. But you know what? We got some cool things. We found a lot of goblins. That's kind of about it. But hopefully we'll find some better things. I really want to finish this undead quest soon. So hopefully we'll be able to do that next episode. Thank you for coming by. Please take care of yourself. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.